So another day, another video. Let me just fix my hair. Yeah, again I'm back from the gym, and today was arms and shoulder, but my shoulder was hurting a lot, so I just did arms. And yeah, again another day, another video, as I mentioned. So I wanted to add a few more points that you can avoid while building your resume. These are things that I have observed over the last 2.5 years that people put in their resume. Starting, one of the important things that I would like to ask you guys not to include would be your CTC. Yes, I have seen a few professionals, experienced people mention their CTC at the end of their resume, and this could actually hurt you while you're applying for jobs, because CTC is something that is just kept between you, the recruiter, and the hiring manager. And when the resume is sent to a team lead for reviewing or interviewing, and he or she might see that resume and see your CTC and think like, okay, this person is making more than me, and at least out of jealousy they might reject the CV right away. And this is human nature. If someone else who's gonna be working under you is making more than you, and then obviously you'll not feel that great. So try to not mention your CTC. This is especially for the domestic workers. I have seen a lot of people with domestic experience mention this, so avoid that. And the next would be avoid graphics. I have this is actually quite seen in quite a lot of CVs, especially these CVs that you can download from Canva, where you can people mention their proficiency in like bars or like stars. So that is redundant, if you ask me. Doesn't make really much sense. So like people have Excel and they'll put like 5 stars or 4 stars, and they'll have Power BI and 3 stars. It just doesn't make you look that great, or because you are really good in Excel but not that great in Power BI because it's in 2 stars or something. Doesn't really make any sense, doesn't quantify things, doesn't show impact. So I would suggest not to include any bars or graphs or graphics in general in your resume. And yeah, coming back to Canva, I would really ask you guys not to use Canva. I mean, it's not that you should not use Canva for freshers. I think it's a good site. You can download some good templates, especially when you don't have much to mention in your CV. So you'll prefer using resumes that are like spaced out, so there's a lot of room to keep as vacant. But for experienced guys, just stick to MS Word. That is the best application or tool to build a resume. It's just bare bones, and you can do whatever you want. Stay away from Canva. And the next thing would be, okay, I'm sorry if anyone likes Canva, but yeah, stay away from Canva. Use PowerPoint. It's much better. Use Word. You can completely stop using Canva. If you have MS Office 365 in your laptop or PC, why use Canva? You already have the Windows tools. And I forgot what I was about to say for the third thing. The third thing would be to keep your resume in a single page. This is for people who have experience of under 10 years. If you are someone who is in a senior level, you'll obviously have to keep it in like 2 or 3 pages, depending on the organization that you have worked and the roles and responsibilities. But for freshers, I would suggest keep it 1 page. For people under 5 years or 6 years of experience, keep it under 1 page. Either reduce this font to like size 9 or 8 if you have a lot of things to mention. But yeah, keep it under 1 page. And yeah, that would actually help you a lot, especially during the screening process. Recently, one of my colleagues, he was given like 300 resumes to screen, and he literally started rejecting CVs that were like too long because he doesn't have the time. He was given like 6 or 7 hours to screen 300 plus resumes. On top of that, he had to complete his own work for the day. So yeah, just keep it under one page, and highlight every keywords in bold, so he can by he I mean the recruiter or the person who's looking out for these type of roles can just skim through the resume, look at the bold words, and select your resume within like the first 5 seconds. So that's one of the points. And resume building tip, or what else I can give you guys. Yeah, this is one thing I have noticed quite a bit. It's not that noticeable, but I have seen a few in my 2.5 years of career. While uploading your resume in Naukri or any job portal, make sure you're uploading your resume and not your Aadhaar, PAN, or your ration card. I have seen people put their ration card in their resume instead of their resume. Recently, as I mentioned, my colleague was going through 300 resumes. He found Aadhaar card a PAN card and someone else's offer letter. Actually, that person instead uploaded their offer letter. That was nice. So make sure you upload your resume, and even once you upload your resume into the job portal, just download it and check if that is the updated one or not, because we all make mistakes, we're all human. So keep an eye out for that. And the third thing would be your Naukri account. Open it at least once a week if you're someone who's trying to switch your job. And in your expected CTC, just keep it blank. Sometimes you might expect something that is the industry standard, but hiring person is like, this person is expecting too much, we might not be able to give it to them, and they might think like that and reject it. So keep your expected CTC a bit low than what you actually are expecting. Maybe instead of 30%, keep it at like 10 to 15, 20%. That would help a lot. And yeah, stay active on Naukri. And your Naukri profile photo, try to keep it professional. Keep it a professional